Our next goal is to get the engine running, but before we can do that, we've got a coil pack and frame mount to replace. We're missing the upper and lower radiator, and the tank needs to be finished and connected. That brings us to today's job. We've got to get all of that done, or as much as possible, so we can get this engine started. So it sounds simple enough, I tell you, it won't be. So I got to jump start with things, and I've actually already stripped this whole area down in one of the previous videos, and that's left me a nice even blank canvas so I can put the new radiator into the new mount, hopefully slide it in place. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with the wheel there, but hey. So the first job is to take all the old hardware off the old radiator mount that's broken and put it onto the new one. Sounds easy enough, right? I've had to improvise slightly already because when you order all of these plastic parts from Ducati, they don't tell you that there's like another 10 or 20 small tiny little fitment parts that you need. So I rescued a lot of the hardware off the old radiator guard. However, there's one tiny little piece I need, and it's where the top of the radiator slits in. It's just need like a little rubber, almost like a little rubber glove for anti-vibration. So at the moment it's all zip tied together, so it's not going to move. Cancel that. I just found one, but that means I'm going to need one for the bottom radiator as well. So it's much easier to access the bottom radiator than the top radiator. So I'm just going to put it on the top and we'll order one for the bottom. I hope that made sense. Top, bottom, bottom, top, bottom, bottom. Okay, so it turns out you can't do it with the radiators attached to the guard. I've got the lower radiator all connected. I've got it screwed in, but not too tight. I've got the fan screwed in, but then I've got it loose all at the back here, so that can go under and bolt onto the engine once I've got the top part on. So I think the next part is I need to try and get this whole mount up and actually screw it into the top of the lower triple here, or the lower frame. But before I do that, I probably can't really do that properly until I mount the top radiator in. I didn't put the top radiator guard on because, look, I thought I could save this one, but it is just too bent. So I bought another one, it's on its way, and we've got some new mounting gear as well, some nice new black nuts and bolts. So we'll fix all that in place when it gets here. I know this isn't the world's most exciting stuff, like it's not clear clutch covers, all that sort of jazz, but like the satisfaction at actually getting this bike together is insane. So now we're just gonna work on this left side cover. I'll probably take a photo, I'll take a photo of all of that the way it is, just so I can like completely understand how to put it back together. Otherwise, I'll probably balls it up. good is that? It is starting to actually look like a complete bike again. I mean, wow. Man, we are powering through it this afternoon. So now we're actually onto the back tail section, and we need to do the same thing we did with the side cover, in that we take everything and all the old hardware off the old piece that's not broken and put it all onto the new piece. I'm missing the fine little bits of hardware to get this back finished, like heaps of these little circlip things. They are like, they're probably 5 cents each. I just need to go to the hardware store and buy a bunch of them. And then I'll be able to finish off this back end. But in the meantime, why don't we see what it looks like with one of the fairings on the side? I'm pretty sure I can get it to fit. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Look, we got so much done. I'm so pleased with how this bike's looking. It's really resembling a super bike now. Now we can start working on our design. So that's going to be something special. And in the next couple of episodes, we're going to finish off the tank. So we've got to sand that all back, clear coat it. We're waiting for the decals from Italy. And then we're going to do all the fluids on the bike and then actually do a live start. So fingers crossed this bike's going to run well and it's going to sound awesome with that Van Diemen titanium exhaust on it. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, plenty more to come. Thanks.